daughter at home. I wrote this song. The first, well, for all the entire 9 months that my wife was pregnant, everybody kept asking if I was going to write love songs for my kids. I said, kids? So it was just one, right? But, I said no. Because I'd always heard songs from my heroes about the kids, and I just skipped over them. I don't know, some about them was kind of, whatever. I had this thought about songs about other people's kids that come off to other people the same way pictures of other people's kids always come off to me. Yeah, man, cute kid. Let's go get a beer. Thank you, Kevin. I got people now. That's Kevin. Everybody say hello, Kevin. He only works for me, whoever says that. But for now, anyway. But so I was writing songs about my kids, and but then I had kids, and shit, I don't know, cool. I don't even know what cool is anymore. Like I got a pink and yellow rubber band bracelet on my back. Sometimes I even leave the house with white Reeboks and Dockers. Even with this goddamn fit thing. I've worn it 3 days now, and I broke 10,000 steps 2 days. This thing's like having a wife around your wrist. You know, you should really exercise. You think it's gonna, like this little gray parts of the camera is like showing how many beers I drank. But a month after my daughter was born, I was just staring at her about, I was driving through the night and going to shows, then driving back through the night and getting home just in time for my wife to go, here. And I was like, oh God, what have you been doing? You're out having fun. Like, Jesus Christ. So I was staring at her as she was sleeping, and I just was overwhelmed, I thought, well, I made that stupid fucking rule about not writing songs about her. And nobody really gives a shit what I'm writing about anyway, so I'll break the damn rule if I want to. It's kind of one of the only rules I have left to break.
Great when you're on, but
she's 11 now.
Send you home.
She's 11, and I'm gonna play this song for you because I think you're gonna like it, but also because I can't play it in my own house. Every time I do, or I start to, she physically covers my mouth. Stop it! Why don't you know people pay money for me? I think my fatal flaw is that I'm not named Taylor Swift. That actually applies to my life a lot more than you think. Bless her heart. Hey, but Adele, I already can too. But you are the one for me. Well, it hasn't been long, but I'm already way gone in the eyes. Hey, Adele. And I know that I ain't the first guy to take one look at a beautiful girl and declare my search is through. But I say this to you, I found love. Ava. Well, I searched low and high, but I never did find one thing worth dying for. But I'd fall to the ground I'd go all the way down, fighting Ava. And I know that I ain't the first guy to take one look at a beautiful girl and declare my search is through. But I say this to you, I found love, Ava. Yeah, my search is through. I say this to you, I love you, Ava. So I was sitting outside on Tulip Lane. I was living on Tulip Lane up near Preston Royal, and the second kid was about to be born. It was July. I was hanging out in the garage. The house, you know, those houses up there where before they tore everything down, one of those houses, and you know, those old garages that were back there about to fall down. That's kind of where I hung out after I had Ava, because it was kind of like the last place I had in the house where I keep all my guitars, all my books, my couch, my refrigerator.
Daddy juice.
And daddy juice. And I was reading a book about Bruce Springsteen called "It Ain't No Sin to Be Glad You're Alive." And I was thinking about, you know, this oncoming onslaught of the second child, knowing what she went through, of course, the first time. But you know, I thought, man, Ava's starting to talk now, and this other kid, well, he's going to have questions too, and I better find some shit to lie about and make up to pretend to have answers for any of these questions. And so when I was reading that book, it was all about those grand schemes, you know, all those epic Bruce Springsteen songs about, you know, going out in the big wide world and having to conquer. And so I thought, well, you know, the only thing I really got to tell anybody, especially these, you know, brats, was you know, these lights in my eyes, normally there's one way out far as the spotlight is on me wherever I go. And I've always thought of that as like dreams, you know, like I'm chasing this thing that I got that I was lucky enough to find early on. And the only advice I got for a kid or anybody is that you gotta find that light and chase it down. Because wherever it takes you, you gotta go get it. And when you finally catch up to it, you gotta wrestle that son of a bitch to the ground. Get on the ground, put your foot on its neck, and don't let it up until it cries uncle. That's really all I got. And so that's what this is about. I'm going to send this out to Eli and Hudson too. I got 3 kids. I only got 2 songs about kids. He can share. He can write his own fucking song. I don't play with it. Hurts his feelings, man. Rub some spit on it. Get some therapy. That's right, yeah. Stare out at the horizon. Start the car and call the road your friend. Tell the girls and the Lord above you'll think fondly and call back now and then. Head out of the city, go find what they brought you down here for. Take that shiny penny Daddy gave you from the day that you were born, and make a wish, dreams come true. Go on, sail the ocean blue, ride the highway just like the wind, drink the good times down like sand. Go on, take that car, drive so far, looks like you're coming home. threaten every star that it won't be long. You tell them this is the very last night. I look to you to make sense of it all. And head into the city with electric lights that shine from dusk till dawn. Take that rusty penny, throw it in the air, then move along. Make a wish, dreams come true. Go on, sail the ocean blue. Ride the highway just like the wind. Drink the good times down like sand. Go on, take that car, drive so far. Looks like you're coming home again. You can't go back, but you can come back around. Let the world know as you roll through town. Make a wish, 'cause dreams come true. Go on, sail the ocean blue. Ride the highways just like the wind. Drink the good times down like sand. Go on, take that car, drive so far. Looks like you're coming home again. Go on, take that car, drive so far. Looks like you're coming home again. Thank you. Welcome to the Kessler Hotel. My buddy Gary Diamond back there who's selling merchandise tonight, he made that sign for us. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's missing a light, but he meant for that. Kevin only does jacket duty and beer.
Come on, Kevin. They had trouble with the cord. That's all your jacket's on the floor.
They did give me this sparkly scarf though. He looked at me before I went on and goes, "Hey, Jack," he always called me Jack. Says, "You know that scarf's kind of sparkly." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "First of all, you got a scarf on." I said, "Hey man, that's what I get to do." I'm an artiste. Speaking of being an artist, there's all kinds of artists out there.